Imagine sinking thousands into an online business in hopes of leaving your 9 to 5, only to find it more stressful, competitive, and time-consuming than your actual day job. 90% of online businesses fail, and yet they are marketed as the easiest way to escape the grind. Let me tell you why that's not true and how you can build something that is simpler, more profitable, and comes with much less competition. Hi, I'm Mike Mack, and over the last decade, I've built and scaled multiple businesses, both online and offline. I've done Amazon FBA, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, even faceless YouTube channels. But one of my offline businesses has quietly been putting over $20,000 a month into my bank account for years now. And the wild part, I work less than 10 hours per week on it. In this video, I'm gonna break down why online businesses fail so often and why they're not as easy as everyone makes them sound. I'm also gonna share with you the one key factor that determines how much time, stress, and money a business will demand from you, and a simple, low competition business model with high success rates that is perfect for busy 9-to-5ers like yourself. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to build a business that fits your busy schedule and it brings in reliable income. The cool part is, it won't come with any complicated setup. All right, point number 1. Online businesses promise freedom, but do they actually deliver? Let's take possibly the most popular one of them all, Amazon FBA, as an example. A few years ago, I started with Amazon FBA. It sounded like the perfect business model. I mean, all you gotta do is find a product, list it on Amazon, and then you just watch the sales start coming in. But here's what really happened. It first started with supplier research. Now, finding a product wasn't as simple as they made it sound. I had to sift through hundreds and hundreds of options just to find something with high enough demand, but not so much competition. Then I had to invest thousands of dollars upfront to buy the inventory and then hope that I actually chose the right product. Now, to me, it just felt way too much like gambling. Spend big now and wish that I make money on the back end. Now let's talk about the competition. Established Amazon FBA sellers dominate the platform. If someone with deeper pockets just came in and undercut the price of my product, I was dead in the water. Now, after Amazon took its cut for storage, fulfillment, and fees, my profit margins were razor thin. Now, scaling a business like this meant selling a whole lot more than I was selling, which, if I wanted to achieve that, I would have to invest even more money into this business. And now, to me, all of that aside, the constant stress it brought me, just one bad review, a delay, or a policy change from Amazon could literally ruin my month, which ultimately would have ruined my business. So look, while Amazon FBA sounds like the easy way to escape your 9-to-5 grind, for me, it turned out to be far more stressful and risky than I had imagined. The promise of set it and forget it, in my experience, was just a myth. Now, if you're already working full-time, a business like this is not gonna give you freedom. It's gonna give you more headaches. Now let's get to point number 2. So if online businesses like Amazon FBA aren't the answer, does that mean offline businesses are better? Not necessarily. The question isn't online versus offline. The real question is the business simple or is it complicated? I want you to think about starting a business like buying a car. A Lamborghini is flashy, expensive, and complicated to maintain. Sure, if you're out with it, it's gonna turn a lot of heads, but it breaks down constantly and it needs special treatment. A Toyota Corolla, on the other hand, isn't gonna turn any heads, but it's simple, reliable, and it gets you where you need to go without the drama. Online businesses are often like Lamborghinis. They're flashy, full with hidden costs and headaches. Offline businesses, when done right, are like the Corolla. Low maintenance, reliable, and they're built to last. Now, when I first started my offline business, I didn't have to spend months learning complex systems or spend thousands to get started. I got a few supplies, sent a few letters, landed my first client in just a couple of weeks. Now, these days, most people overlook offline businesses because they're not trendy and glamorous. but that means much less competition for you. Another perk is offline businesses don't come with all the confusing tech, no algorithms to figure out, no constant changes to keep up with. You just service the locations and you get paid. It's that simple. Now, I started my offline business with less than $500. No gambling, no inventory, no massive upfront investments. So instead of focusing on whether a business is online or offline, ask yourself this: is it simple enough to manage with my limited time? See, simplicity is the secret sauce here for success, especially for busy professionals. So let's get to the $1,000,000 question. What is the best business model if you're working a 9 to 5 and don't have a ton of time and money to risk? Well, the answer might surprise you. My offline business was office cleaning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cleaning? Really? But hear me out. The average office will pay you anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000 per month recurring just for general cleaning services, and all you have to do is send a couple cleaners to each location. As cool as that sounds, most people overlook cleaning as a business opportunity because it's not trendy or glamorous. It's not gonna turn any heads, but that's exactly why it works. Office cleaning is a hidden gem that checks all of your boxes as a busy professional. Most people want to start the cool businesses. They want to run YouTube channels. They want to sell on Amazon and launch fancy tech startups. Very few people nowadays think about something as simple as office cleaning. That means you're not fighting against thousands and thousands of competitors online trying to outspend massive companies on ads. Instead, you're stepping into a market where demand is high, but competition, relatively speaking, is typically very low. Now, let me give you a quick example. In my area, I realized that there were dozens of small law offices, clinics, real estate agencies, and they just needed reliable cleaning services. Yet, there are only a handful of real businesses offering those professional services. So the opportunity was wide open. Now, one of the scariest things about starting a business is that large upfront investment. With most businesses, you need to spend tens of thousands of dollars on inventory, ads, technology, just to make your first dollar. But with office cleaning, you don't need much to get started. When I launched my business, I spent less than $500 on basic supplies like vacuum and some cleaning products. Then I printed a few letters, I sent them to local businesses, I got appointments, and then I landed clients. That's it. There's no expensive equipment or complicated tools. It's not necessary. And since you're offering a service, you don't have to worry about holding inventory or renting space even. This makes it perfect for someone who doesn't want to take on the huge financial risks. Now, the other part of this that's really exciting is it doesn't matter what the economy looks like. Businesses will always need cleaning. Think about it. Dirty offices, clinics, or retail spaces could be hurt really bad with their reputation if the place isn't kept up with good cleaning. Imagine walking into a dentist office and seeing fingerprints all over the glass, or dust piled up at the reception desk, or sticky, grimy, dirty floor. Would you trust that dentist to work in your mouth? Probably not. Now think about how that impacts their bottom line financially. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter what's happening in the world or how tough the economy may become. Even during the craziness of the last few years, thousands of businesses shut down and the office cleaning industry still boomed. That's because companies needed deeper, more frequent cleaning, and even now, the demand has not gone away. It's actually going up. And that's why office cleaning isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. For you, that means steady demand and a client base that keeps coming back month after month, and you don't have to spend all your time, energy, and focus on constantly hunting for new clients. Next, let's talk about another great reason why this is a perfect business for busy professionals. When I first started, I was doing the cleaning myself, which I don't recommend. But I'd clean a few offices after hours or sometimes on the weekends, which worked perfect for me at my 9 to 5 schedule. However, as I gained more clients, I hired a small team to handle the actual cleaning. This freed me up and allowed me to focus on actually growing the business, going to get more customers. Now today I manage everything from my laptop. I assign the tasks, send the invoices, and communicate with the clients. You can scale this business at your own pace. You can start small, keep it manageable while you're still working your day job. Then, as it grows, you can systemize the operations, take a step back, just like I did. Now, I'll show you a clear example of how simple and profitable this business can be. One of my first clients was a small law office. Now, they only needed cleaning twice a week. It's a very small customer. Nothing fancy, just vacuuming, dusting, emptying some trash bins. And for this, they paid me $1,400 per month. And it only took me a couple hours a week to complete the job. And because they were happy with my work, they referred me to another local office, a real estate agency, which became another one of my first few clients. Now, fast forward to now, my office cleaning business generates me over $20,000 per month that I get to put in my pocket. And I work less than 10 hours per week to manage a team, and that team handles everything else. That's why this business works so well for busy professionals. It's not just about the money, it's about the freedom. Now, with a business like this, once you've built a reliable system, you can manage everything from everywhere. A coffee shop, your couch, or even on vacation. The consistent income means you don't have to stress making ends meet while you're growing this business over time. Think about what an extra $2,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 a month could do for your life. I mean, just imagine putting in your 2 weeks notice at your 9 to 5. You're gonna work fewer hours and have more time to do the things you care about. Office cleaning is the type of business that can make that possible because flat out, it's simple, low cost, scalable, and it's always going to be in demand. So if this sounds like the kind of business that you would love to build for yourself, then you're in luck. I've spent the last 4 years perfecting a system. It's a step-by-step method for building and scaling simple, profitable office cleaning businesses. And if you want that video, it's right here. Just go check it out.